What up, what up, what up, everybody? Good morning, Coach. Coffee time with Coach Jah in the building. You know what it is. Few minutes. I'm gonna bring some people up in here. We're gonna do some things. It's gonna be a different kind of day today, special kind of day today. You know how it is. We always got to change things up. Keep the flow lovely. You know how I'm saying? Like the flow has to change. It has to be. It shouldn't be a violent flow, but it should be a natural flow. I like the natural flow of things. So we're gonna do some natural flow in the day. So if you come on in and join in. It is that time of morning, coffee time with the one and only Coach Jah. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to uh, send out some. You know what? I'm not doing all that today. I'm not doing all that today. I'm going to just send out just a few. I'm not sending out kites to everybody today. I'm just not in that kind of mood. They know what it is. Come on and join and listen. I had a writing class last night. If you're not joining the Right to Heal class, you should. You should. I'm learning some things about it. I'm learning some things about the way I teach. I'm learning some things about what people are gaining from what I'm teaching. And it has been very helpful. Last night opened up the door to a lot of different things. I learned some stuff, found out some things about some folks that I did not know previously. And, we share some good things. But I do like about what I do as far as teaching. I like that people feel free when they come to the class and that they learn things about themselves. It's like one of the best things for me. I don't think that there's a better reward than giving people, what you have to give them and allows them to be better or better themselves, if you would. So I definitely like and appreciate that about what I do and in teaching people to learn about themselves and take time to practice doing healthy things for themselves has been a great thing. So that's what's up. What up, you man?
What it do, big bro? Man, I heard you talk about the class. I am a student of Coach Jah's class. I won't let it say, man, is not lying. The past four poems I've written have been motivated, inspired by the class, but made me dive into something that I hadn't I hadn't even touched yet. I didn't even realize that that part of my creativity was there. And then tapped into it. I ain't looked back.
Yeah. Good morning, Devon Wills, Lady V Poetry, Frugal, Lyric J. My class, well, I'm going to do another one. Probably going to start another one on Saturday, but right now we're doing a Tuesday night class. So Right to Heal class. I'm going to do another one on Saturday. I'm looking at just to try to move it around, give other people a chance to get in who can't make it on a Tuesday night. But I always tell people just come and be ready. Come be ready. Take your cool and put it in your back pocket and just let it marinate. Yes, Devon Wills. I'm glad you come, Devon Wills, and participate. It's one of the best things I tell people all the time. The best thing like some of the best learning is when you learn about yourself. You learn things about yourself that you didn't even know exist, right? And then the confidence in what you're doing kind of grows because you allow yourself to grow. A lot of times we don't have that luxury to bet. Larry J, there's always a flyer up on my page, so look at the flyer on my IG, and it'll tell you what it is. It's either on my page or it's in my story. One of the two, you can always find it. But I think people when they take time to invest in themselves and learn about themselves, it's such an amazing thing.
And Jah one of the people he gonna tell you, man, that this is not where you supposed to be at. If you come to his class and do the writing, and he will tell you if this is where you not supposed to be at. Now this not where your strength lie. So he not gonna be fake with you.
Yeah, my thing is like I rather see you grow than to see you fold. And so I'm not going to tell you that things is one way and it's another way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to crush your feelings and be like your poem is trash. But if you need some help, I'll help you in building that. And what I do understand that a lot of people don't have the confidence, especially when they see people who do poetry all the time. When poets actually do a lot of poetry, and other people see it's a little intimidating. My class is only intimidating when you allow it to be that way, when you haven't joined it. Once you come in, I'm gonna tell you, ask anybody. Once you've been in the class, once you've been in there, once you've done the workshop once, you will see how welcoming it is, and you want to come back. I've never had somebody say, "I don't want to go back there." Never, never. Since I started doing it, and really, I opened up to more of the way I do classes now. I've been a year. Nope, it's been 2 years. Excuse me. It's been 2 years that I opened up way more than what I've done, and that's because I've learned some things. I've seen some things. Smoke and Mirrors in the building. Lil Kim, Brooklyn in the house. Welcome, welcome. And I've witnessed people come to the classroom and it grows into something else. So I have a couple of things that's coming up, and my classes are always going to be filled, always going to be full, and that's a good sign in itself. So, but
and then I'm gonna go on even to say this, John, because when I first got into this poetry thing, and period, when I even first ever thought about it, I was gonna be, I was understands that, man, somebody can teach me no motherfucking thing about this. If it's keep this gutter shit going, and that's just what it's gonna be. But to know that it's parts of us, it's parts of myself that really make the creativity better, that I didn't know that somebody had to lead me to. I give it all. I go ahead and give it. I don't know everything that I need to know about this thing. So I'm glad it's somebody like yourself who got the patience to teach a motherfucker like myself who already bullheaded on a whole bunch of shit. So thank you for even feel like, man, you know what? Teach these motherfuckers what I know. Thank you. Thank you.
For me, like I said, for me, it's really about allowing people to accept themselves and stop saying things like "I can't" or having that negative moment about yourself. I have things about me that I'm not the happiest with, right? Everybody does, but I don't spend a lot of time on that. And that's what that's what I love about the classes. It's definitely about that. It doesn't allow you to focus on what you can't do. You don't have time. You don't have time. What up, Kendra?
Y'all,
hey, Quay.
how's it going?
It's going. It's going. It's going.
Slow
Lady V, we poeming today. You want to do a poem? Yeah. So I just wanted to do something different because I know every time I do something, I'm leading to something else, right?
Yes.
Right.
I want to do some poems today.
Okay.
Hopefully, some more the crew gonna be on, but I definitely want to share some poems today.
Yes.
Quay.
Perfect.
That was a dope for you, Quay. We're gentlemen around here. Ladies first.
Oh, are we starting now?
Yeah, we can start now. I'm down with whatever.
Okay. You want me to share the first one?
Sure, I'm not mad at that.
You are the only lady in the room at the present time.
Well, yeah, I hope so.
Okay. Well, this is actually off of the prompt that you, the impromptu challenge that you posted
from last night.
from last night.
Yeah, I'm
So-
gonna read mine too. I'll read mine too.
I wrote it this morning, so I will. I'll share
Okay.
it. Where do you find the freedom that you seek? Is it picked off the dead trees from times past? Is it in the joy of fleeting moments that do not last? Is it lost in the rain of generational spells cast, casting lies of the worth of skin with melanin? Is it in the aroma of an African shore? Is it buried in the unchained walk of suicide beneath the sea? Is it in the cries of an unborn child, or graved in the beautiful tomb of a once loved shell? Where is the freedom that you seek? Is it locked behind the mask of your identity, hidden in the confines of your own creativity? Is it real? Is it religioned and in unquestioned tradition instead of realized in your spirituality held? What is the root of your daydream of freedom? Is it compromised of the success of your fears? Is it stuck in a dream deferred, clocked in misery's pursuit of society's happiness? Or is it simply yours to find in the excavation of your God-crafted mind? Isn't freedom found in the naked state of our mind?
I like that. Naked state of our minds.
That's a naked ministry right there for real.
Yeah, a little.
You guys submitted when I must have missed it. What are you talking about, Brooklyn? We're not submitting anything. What are you talking about? I'm confused. Go ahead, E man. Go ahead, Kendra. I like that. Like I love that last line.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's a naked ministry for real. Yeah.
Naked ministry form.
That is a ministry in itself. Lord, that's a whole damn sermon.
Yeah, I think with freedom, I think freedom is a state of mind. So, when we
absolutely
put our freedom in other things outside of ourselves, then it's like we're just on a constant roll looking for freedom, and it's there.
So. Yeah, it's the definition of freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom to me is being able to eat what I want to eat whenever I want to eat it.
Freedom. Yeah, so
I'm serious.
They put prompts on their page, Brooklyn. Impromptu, they put prompts on their page, and people go ahead and put write them in there. So go on their page, and yeah, I don't remember. I think it was about dreaming about freedom and waking up
in a nightmare.
It was daydream of freedom.
Yeah, daydreaming of freedom.
Daydream of freedom. Wake up in a coffin.
Wake up in the coffin. That's what it was. So I didn't take wake up in the coffin. I'm not writing that part, but
I didn't either.
I'm not writing that.
But see, here's the crazy thing. I got to go back and write pretty much almost all of my impromptu poems, because I just type them on there, and so I don't have them written or nothing. Like I look at the prompt real good, think about something, and I type it while it's up right there. So I got to go back and write it, because I think I wrote. I'm not too my own horn, because everybody know how I feel about my stand-up. I wrote a bad motherfucker. I'm going to be always what that would. After I read it, after I wrote it, after it come back on my little feed for somebody, man, that's a goddamn, that's a bad motherfucker there.
Which one was it?
The one I wrote for the prompt. I don't write down none of them impromptu prompts. I don't write them down first or nothing. I just type it as I see it when I'm ready to write for it.
You gonna read yours off the page?
Yeah.
Unless you're reading something else. I'll read mine. I'll read mine.
Because I finally did what I'm supposed to do with these poems I've been writing for class, and read it to my wife first. I read it to my wife first last night after class was over, so I can go ahead and present it out now without her feeling some kind of way about it. So this is the poem I wrote last night. Jai in class gave us a prompt, looking at a picture, and the only phrase he gave us is "when the time comes." And from the picture, this is what I came up with. When that time comes, after I walked my last step, the scales there before me, no task on my bucket list left. I'll give my testimony to every grain of sand that'll pass the message to every rock. And together with the mountains and the seas, they'll determine the value of my soul's stock. When they ask why I believe I should live again, I'll say with conviction and a straight face, if I'm the only person in my lane, there was no one else to take my place. I'd wipe all inflections of arrogance from my voice to plead every good deed I've ever done, hoping that the earth shows mercy, forgiving me of every wrong. And when I'm given the chance to make an excuse for any action that made someone hurt, I'll turn it down and say as my last statement, if I'm not to live again, may I forever cover the earth as dirt. Oh.
I see you, E-Man. That pen growing, boy. That pen growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is powerful.
What up, Lucia?
Hello, everybody. Peace.
Hey, TDDS, what the 50 sales?
That line where you said the earth, what was it? The earth, it just skipped my mind. What'd you say?
The last line?
No.
Hoping that the earth shows mercy.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you read that? Like read that part right there again.
Yeah.
Well, I said, I wipe all inflections of arrogance from my voice to plead every good deed I'd ever done, hoping that the earth shows mercy, forgiving me of every wrong.
Mm, yeah.
Because I think when we think about when we get judged at the end, however that may be scales of good deeds and bad deeds and all that, we keep thinking only about people. We keep thinking about only about people, and we don't think that we won't be judged about how we treated this gift of this earth. I don't think we think about that at all, how we treated this gift of earth. All the littering we might have been doing, the crazy, stupid waste stuff, the crazy, stupid waste and all that. I don't think we think about that and feel like we'll be judged on it, not realizing that if we are a gift to the creator, then this is a gift to us from our creator. And we keep on just destroying. I don't think we think about that.
Another thing we got to remember that we are part of this earth. You know, how you think people get gallstones? That's actually stones in your body. That's because that's what you are natural. That's what you're from. That's how you can get your body. That's why you're supposed to drink all the water you're supposed to drink. And we
Right.
that. We are a part of the earth. We keep. It's just like
Yeah.
being you believe in. How can you be outside of? How can your creator be outside of you? It is not possible. You know, but you know, that's a whole nother. That's a whole other thing that people.
I was gonna say, because if you get started, I'm gonna get started, and then it's gonna just be.
So I'm gonna read my prompt and delusion. You can read your poem. So we right now Kendra did her prompt from impromptu, so I said I'll read mine too. So this is my first time reading it. So y'all, you know, if it's a little edgy, don't worry about it. It'll be okay. It says, it's your haunting that troubles me. The way you find yourself back at my doorstep, guilt tripping me as if you haven't caused enough damage. I wonder why you sing to me. Hum the tunes that sway me backwards. Use the raspy in your voice to seek shelter in my vulnerability. I'm sick of the cold sweats, lonely nights, the tormenting rumble in every word you share. It feels like you're calling me, the one you've given me. It sounded like you're summoning a God who won't see me innocent. I'm tired of running, tired of tears never leading past the smirk in your face. I've never see you coming. Always see you after you found after you found my screen door, locked me back inside of my own nightmares. Did I leave the porch light on for you? Place a yellow ribbon around the mailbox. Somebody's got to tell me something. Mention how'd you get there, how you find my lowest point. Peek into the window when fear comes to visit me. I'm fresh out of tears, hung the lasso around the oak tree, bent myself twice over and still can't shake your pastel coloring. I wonder why God can't see you. Or maybe he can't hear me. Can't he box you into a new outfit? I swear, I just can't see you coming. Feels like you're walking on shadowed footprints, and maybe that's just the way God intended it to be. You having all that you need to place me back in your hands, peacefully and quiet.
God dang.
Wow. And I think I read that like twice last night.
Yes. God dang.
Wow. Yeah, that was
walking on shadow footprints. I'm like,
that jumped out at me too. The shadow.
Right.
Just like
through the window where fear comes to visit.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I think
God
that,
dang.
and it's interesting when you look at the picture, how it brought out such different, for each one of us, it brought out something totally different.
And that's why I couldn't follow the actual prompt. That picture said something else. I was like, I don't care if I damn win. I'm writing to that prompt because I liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, it did. It brought some shit out.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we got to give a shout out to Impromptu too, man, because Impromptu been putting some prompts up there that really, really, really test your creativity. Where you can't just come up with no regular ass shit and put up there. The prompts force you to get outside of your creative box and delve into a whole different creative universe. So gotta give them props, man.
Yeah.
Whoever coming up with the prompts, gotta give them props, man. Cause they ain't seen not one bullshit prompt on there at all. Not one.
Right. I think so.
It was the one. When did they post it? Nepal. It was the one that was the last one that they posted. Yeah.
I haven't seen. I had to look it up.
No, you're talking about the one
because you tagged in it. You wrote the one you just wrote to Nepal was asking which prompt was that.
Oh, okay. I thought you
were about daydreaming.
That was the one with the figure sitting by the bed.
Yeah.
The shadow. Yeah.
And it was, yeah. If y'all ain't writing to them prompts, man, go ahead and get on them. Motherfucker, go in.
I love the practice.
Oh, my bad, y'all. That wasn't supposed to do that.
I'm about to start dancing like
no. First, no, like I thought it was like dogs, like a bunch of dogs.
Yeah.
No. I was
That's
jamming
my favorite
Moody
song on that album. I know that one.
I was jamming Moody CD for a minute. Y'all don't mind me. Y'all know I don't be thinking, man.
I'm not. No, I'm not. I was just like, okay.
Yeah, I was confused.
So your turn, Illusion. What poem you got?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't like the way you and me with your lips poked out as if I owe you money. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just trying to get the attention off me. That's all I'm trying to do.
The attention was already on her because I asked her a question. You put it back on you by saying,
Then just forget I said anything. I'm not right here at the moment, y'all. I'm just listening.
I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna do the one that Mike gave me because I gotta practice because I'm doing it Sunday. Shit, I forgot.
What's going on Sunday?
Sunday. So the live show that we did a couple of weeks ago, the one that we did here in New Orleans, we're doing it again. It's another one. It's a part 2. So we're gonna be doing it again Sunday, and then April 9th, I got another open mic that I'm gonna be in here in the city. So
okay.
So yeah, so it's like I said I chose this one. I want to do the other one. No, I'm not gonna do that one. No, I am. You know what? I'm gonna change it. I gotta find it real quick.
Women's prerogative.
Of course. Yeah, my phone is so okay. It's so jacked sometimes. Here it is. All right. So this is my whole poem.
Okay.
All right. Because I'm going to do this one too, so I still need to practice this one. Why the fuck we got to be a hoe? If we choose to give our yoni to 2, 3, or 4, did I ask for your pussy opinion? Do I care about the miles you put on your ride? So why are you worried about how many been between my thighs? Last time I checked, the creator gave this kitty to me. See, what you need to worry about is why your child can't read, your man fathering another seed, or why your girl doing your best friend, because apparently there's better things to worry about in the end. People out here with nothing to eat. You can't offer 5 loaves or half a fish, but you worrying about who hitting this? I'm trying to understand your concern for my sunflower. How many times it's been watered in the allure of its power? Do you wish you had one? Or were as open to share yours as you make me out to be? Fucking patriarchy and religion. And if I haven't pissed you off yet, sit back and keep listening. So women have been sex shamed dating back to Roman times, primarily by men trying to keep them in line. At times, women too use sex shaming lines. And sometimes I find insecurity plays a role in why you're concerned about what a woman does with her hoes. How fucking bold and audacious of you to make someone feel like shit because of sexual taboos. Do you know that women and young girls have committed suicide because someone bashed them or lied about what they do inside behind closed doors, posting their pics online, labeling them whores, saying they lack self-esteem and they're not treating themselves like the queen they are? Honestly, I feel like you motherfuckers take this shit too far because some people are free with their sexuality. We have a problem with telling people who they need to be, forgetting that when you point that finger forward, come back to thee. None of us are free from the things we say we ought not to be. But a man could sling his dick to many and get high fives. A woman gives her cat to plenty and she loses 9 lives time after time. How misset is the mind? I don't know. But I'm no longer trying to make it make sense since society dictates how things are supposed to go. But I'm going to always keep on saying, why the fuck we got to be a hoe? All right. I'm done.
Yes, that is the Friendly Pussy Day poem right there. When it's time to celebrate Friendly Pussy Day, that's the Friendly Pussy Day poem.
What day is that?
I'm just saying it should be an international holiday. It should be an international holiday called Friendly Pussy Day. That's when no fella has to stress about how he gonna approach a woman to get some cat. She's gonna be able to say, "Hey, you know what?" I'm talking about it could be something as simple as y'all in the line at Walmart together. You see what's in his grocery cart. He see what's in your grocery cart. You know what? I like what you got in your cart. I want to give you some pussy today. Can I give you some pussy today? I'm talking about it. Just be such a beautiful, liberating day for all humankind, because no man has to stress about how he gonna approach you to get some cat. You don't have to worry about not giving them. You don't have to worry about rejecting some cats and telling them no, and them coming at you with some lame ass game and shit. You decide that day that you're gonna take the power of your friendly cat and go out from friendly cat to someone worthy of some friendly cat. Friendly Pussy Day, y'all. I'm just saying.
Wait.
I just wanted to put this out there. You know what I'm saying? He man about to get somebody cut.
Listen,
No,
that's not even the views of the person who wrote the poem, okay? Shit.
I can't.
Friendly,
Only E-Man would.
I mean, whatever it is,
Somebody, if you understand the logic that I'm coming from, if you want to have me somewhere on the city council or something, so we can begin this movement, hashtag Friendly Pussy Day, hashtag make it legal. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. Daybreak said print it on business cards. I can't take Daybreak and E-Man at the same time.
I like that idea.
Business cards.
Or a Hallmark card, or a little Hallmark card, or go to the dollar store and get you some 2 for $1 little cards, and it's a Friendly Pussy Day card, and you can just give him the card, and he can look at it, and okay, she want to give me some cat today. I ain't even got.
Can we just change this to Free Loving Day? Can we just Free Loving Day so we can say it?
I mean, that term itself sounds so hippie-ish that Free Love Day, people gonna think that they can pass people want to pass the weed and the acid because it just sounds so hippie-ish.
This is what the hippies did. It was free love, and all they did was
but it just when you say
free, rid of the vulgarity, right? Let's not make
okay. Friendly Fornication Day. That's what we'll call it. Friendly Fornication Day.
That didn't make it no better.
No. We're gonna go with free loving. I see Lady V is in the building, but I don't see Lady V in the building.
I'm trying to show some conservativity, as my big baby told me. I'm trying to show conservativity. Lady V, what you think about that? Friendly Fornication Day.
It's Friendly Kitty Day. Friendly Kitty Day.
There you go.
Will you co-sign with him? Wait a minute.
She just jumped right on in. Boom. This is it. Bam.
Do not co-sign with him.
Why? I'm here to remove the stigma of hoe bashing and slut shaming.
Oh, I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm all with that. None of that.
Because it's my body and I can do what I please.
Yeah.
Right.
Unless I'm in a relationship with you, and even then you only got so much say unless we married. If we married, then that's different. Because my mama always said you single until you married.
Here's what I don't understand.
Okay, so maybe we should say it this way. Every day should be friendly
fornication day.
kitty day.
Let me just do free loving day. Just do free loving. Free love.
Here's the thing I don't understand.
Every day should be
Here's why I say that. Some days you can't have cat. That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
Some days
That's right.
Free loving.
So every day can't be that. Yo, some days is off limits.
Other stuff just because you can't.
But it's loving, free loving, free
But
loving.
I'm just saying, if it's already friendly kitty day, we already specifying one day, so it don't have to be every day. It's already one day, and we're specifically talking to the vaginas out there because the vaginas are the only ones that are getting the stigma. Very rarely do you ever hear a man being called a hoe.
So let's do this.
I'm a retired hoe.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
No, Josh.
More often than you think.
A man is not a hoe until he got over 10 kids by 8 different baby mamas.
Not true. Not true.
A woman is a hoe if she had 3 different partners.
Well, yeah, it might be different. That might be different. Definitely that. I agree with you on that. But men are called hoe regularly. AJ,
I'm a retired hoe. And they ain't even give me a watch. I'm a retired hoe. I serve faithfully to I serve hoism faithfully. They ain't even give me a watch when I retired. So fuck.
Who is that? That's AJ. I couldn't tell who he was.
We off the free hoe and free loving. We going to poems. AJ came to share a poem. I know that.
What it do, big bro? Godfather. Salute to you, sir.
The whole conversation for late night time. They bugging out here. Bob, what's up, bro? Listen, they call men hoes all the time. Come on, baby, talk to me. They call men hoes all the time. They do.
Not as much as they call women hoes.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Bodies.
I'm not.
I think we can call hoes when they get pissed off.
Men and women call women hoes. Women only generally will call another man a hoe.
When y'all pissed off.
But
not
listen,
true.
women don't call a man a hoe.
Poem. AJ,
Y'all sound like an accordion.
I'm putting everybody in the back room right now. Come on, AJ.
I didn't even say shit.
Y'all sound like an accordion.
Alicia said, I just read my poem saying, don't
Listen, you started this with your poem.
Losing is your fault. You're going in the back. Come on, AJ. What you got, AJ? How you doing this morning, bro? AJ up right now. We got to give him.
Good morning, AJ.
A poem?
Oh, we can't hear you.
Okay, so I got a new job for you.
Okay.
You can't?
Yeah, we can now.
Okay, I'm gonna go out, get off my Wi-Fi, and make sure I'm on my phone. I'm gonna come right back.
Okay. All right, V, you
can
got
now?
your poem. It's your turn now.
So you can hear me now, huh?
Oh, we can hear you now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't really have a title for this piece.
Okay.
I'd say, today, I'll write you in music. You hear me all right? Can you hear me? I ain't getting no response.
We can't, well, it's choppy. I can hear you a little bit.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Yes.
Let me go out and I'm gonna go out.
Okay. All right, V, you up. Let's go, V. Give me a poem.
Carla.
Roses are red, violets are blue. This kitty ain't free, so bitch, fuck you.
Hey, man.
I apologize for starting this shit, okay? Wholeheartedly.
No need to apologize. I'm driving and I'm trying to eat. And my poem that I have that's recently written is written. It's not in my head. So I can't give you the poem.
Got you.
So I had to give you one that's in my head already.
Got you.
And it was a freestyle because of the topic that we were talking about.
Got you. That's why I got AJ in to break it. We getting out of that topic right now. What's up, AJ? Can we hear you now? Blessing to you, bro.
I don't know. Can you?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
sir.
can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get this piece. Get this piece up. I got. John made me write a poem last night. I finished the piece. I don't have it on me because it's on my phone. John made me write a poem to impromptu. I had to add mine with E. Cole and Jai and Mr. Witts. I haven't added it yet. I got to reread mine this morning because last night that shit was. I was like, damn, I need to look at it again. They had my pen upset. You ever wrote with an upset pen?
Yep, when my pencil lead be breaking because they don't want to write it.
It had my pen upset. It was regurgitating thoughts and shit, spitting them all over the place. They wouldn't even go on the page sometimes. Man, it was horrible, man.
Mm.
But this is the poem. It says, "Today I write you in music. Ask Lena Horne what key is beauty when singing solo. I will poem you a trombone. Johann Sebastian Bach would be proud of the Black woman concerto created in your name. I will write you a melody in the wind. Sing you in midday lullabies. I borrowed a line from the angels the first time I heard them ask God about you. They wanted to know if you were real. If you could fill lungs with the breath you breathe, if halos comes in shades of your smile, if wings are really needed to aid in fight, how come yours are not visible? Did he form other yous, knowing men would be jealous if he only created one? Even the space you occupy is afraid you will leave. I have never watched a shadow cling as tightly to anyone as yours. Your shadow's arms do not swing when walking. They hug you tightly, as if they have orders to never leave you alone, even in darkness. Words travel from your lips as if God granted them patience on arrival. It's okay if they do not wish to be sound. Me and time have so much in common. We both use you as the reason we wake. We set our hands to your movements. Our feet clap in rhythm to your silence. We are alarmed at the passing of every 24. How can clocks be so callous? You are love rise and heart set. Nightlight savings time and daylight spending memories. You are the reason the moon stays when the sun demands it's time to go. I do not know how you arrived so quiet. There should have been parades and dancing, fireworks and tubas. Should have had a chorus line, cheerleaders, a national holiday presenting you with the key to the galaxy. Should have been a song about you and the beaks of birds and the trembling of leaves. Clouds should be humming some rendition of today and your tomorrow's melody. Today would borrow the arms of the largest octopus. It would not let this one become history without a fight. I will poem you in harps, piccolos, bass clarinets, of whatever instruments heaven sends to orchestra you in blessings. You are the miracles prophets wrote about in scriptures. You are 3 days in rocks rolling, bandages while deep sleeping, 40 days and nights from happy tears. I am the 20 pieces of silver I pay myself to keep the secret of where you live. You are moonbeams and lunar landings, Mars rovers searching for how graceful you walk. You are next year's face painted on t-shirts. Now you are next year's smiles painted on t-shirts of tomorrow. You are the 12 entree in the 5-star 5-course meal. You are why COVID showed up at my house wanting to know if I could speak your name when I'm all out of breath. I will write you on sand and underwater ink. I will praise you in psalms, write you in scriptures. You are the book of poems birthed by my ancestors, planted in living oceans. I will sing you in old tongues with a new language. I will worship you in the cradle of your dreams. Luther would know no house is a home when you're gone. Whitney still sings, I will always love you. And here I am asking the eternal for your hand in forevers. As if I need a couple of eternities to bring love to fruition. We are comets tying knots in infinity's classrooms. We are bags of remembrance when tragedy demands we forget. We are the loudest secret anyone has ever kept. We are hi-hat and bass drums in the chest of a lover. Kisses held by the hands drawn in a symphony of passion. We are seeds our ancestors never planted. The trees refusing to grow limbs because they knew we are America's greatest temptation. Today, I will write you epic, a never-ending story of blackness and love, a tale told of underwater wishes, an epilogue of a goddess with melanin from heaven. I will write you in djembes, agobas, and gomas, every instrument our ancestors were not allowed to bring to shore. Today, I will write you magnificent. Use this blessed ink to history your story for ages to come.
I'm gonna do like Moody be doing, throw my pen.
Right.
I'm throwing a Newport. I'm throwing a Newport and a drink.
I'm just gonna throw my phone, but I mean,
AJ, send me that damn poem now.
I don't know what to throw.
I don't know what to throw.
I got some lip gloss. Well, I'm not gonna throw my lip gloss, but
So I was working on this poem. Somebody asked what my favorite color was. Let me read that shit. I'm just gonna read it. But AJ, that shit is bananas. I don't like doing poems after AJ poem. I just want to just just don't do nothing. Just sit there for a few minutes and gather myself.
so what was the prompt for that? Was it a prompt?
The prompt for that one? No. I'm gonna read the prompt later today. The one that Jah made me write. It's on my phone. I can't get it on my phone because I'm on the phone.
Look, right, no call, no more.
But I finished that one yesterday.
Wow.
I finished that one yesterday. I wrote the one Jah sent me last night.
I'm just gonna say this. I just need you to record it so I can just play it for my wife. Like, here, baby.
Daybreak is fire. Look what she put.
Yes.
I said I'm throwing a pack with my pen. She said she throwing cat. Get out of here, Daybreak.
Well, we are promoting it to be more friendly.
God. No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, let me read a poem. E-Man, I ain't messing with you.
I didn't ask what he said because I didn't hear it.
I'm gonna just talk loud so nobody won't hear it.
I'm not even going there. I don't even want to know what he said.
I need to edit this poem and finish it, but I like it. And so, since we're doing poems, I'm doing it. So, y'all better get y'all poem ready, whoever's doing something next. But just tell me what y'all think. I was once asked, what's my favorite color? Asked how many syllables laid in its undertone. I never thought about its origin. Where it got its name from. I never saw it without its fragrance. The one they covered with their own dirt, forgot its name and its birthday. I used to see it on stage, giving life to every open arm. I remember she used to call me. Send me 143 messages in my pager. She chose a code that always made people stare. Somehow she could dictate weather. Say it would rain when she couldn't find her happiness. When her backpack got too heavy, I remember she drove a Honda Civic. Drove hours to bring me summer. Drove hours to bring me summer, to sing me back to joy, giggle my cheekbones tight. I always loved my favorite color. The kisses that laid my affection, she hid me in her basement, teach my fingers how to make love, taught me the difference between giving your heart away and placing it in the hands of someone who already claimed it. My color had a best friend, kept my number on a folded piece of paper, made me wait at payphones to hear freedom. Claimed the expression to my mirrors, forgot my mother's face. I saw my sisters holding her likeness. My daughters gave her the perfect home base. See, I fell in love with a color. Spoke to her when no one else would listen. She saved me when my pictures became void, absent of substance. I could run from what she already knew. The way she told my story gave us all the answers, made today feel like it had purpose. It was the value within her silence that healed me. I fought with closed eyes, made myself warrior because she told me so. She showed up when I couldn't. Voice wind to the wind I once knew. I'm still trying to find it. Trying to uncover what didn't speak my language. It wasn't rapture. It just was, especially when I wasn't. When I can't make my heart forget the beat. See, I couldn't breathe without my favorite color. In fact, sometimes I still can't breathe.
Wow.
I got some editing to do with that one, but I like that poem.
But you said it wasn't rapture.
It wasn't rapture.
So it's like, ain't right, tribe. We still here.
Yes. Yes. We got little sis up in the building, AV trying to hide. We
There are so
poem in the
many
day,
lines in that, Jaw. I love that.
Give us your poem, V.
Yeah, V, give us a poem. V said I got a mask. I ain't giving y'all
Okay.
shit.
Y'all can hear me?
No.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you still see me?
Yes.
Okay.
But Jaw, that poem was That while V is looking, that was
Thank you.
awesome.
Damn.
And you had so many lines in it. It was the imagery and everything was on point. Interesting.
Yeah, I happen to like that. You know, some poems you just end up liking. You know?
Yeah, you need to
We
keep
ready.
them.
I'm sorry, V. I'm sorry. Go ahead, V.
hold on. I'm at the doctor's office with my mom. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
I got this prompt from one of my poetry kids, and I'm gonna just read it. You held a gun to my head and asked me for any final words. I laughed, but not just any laugh, laughter to the point you question, am I the one you really?
Yeah, you cut out.
We lost you, V.
She's still talking, like something cut out.
Okay,
Yeah.
you back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know how y'all lost me. I'm in the bathroom.
Oh, that's why. My first to call it.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you see me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All right. You held a gun to my head and asked for any final words. I laughed. Not just any laugh, laughter to the point you question, am I the one you really want to kill? Or do I just really want to die? To end me, take me out of my misery. I'm tired of being its company. My last words, what would they be? If not me to take me out, then who should it be? Not you? Is this too much for you? So I grab your hand, holding the trigger with you. Do you think if we both pull the trigger, I would get a chance in heaven? Will the repercussions be split in half since we both are tainted with my blood? Do you think God will look over the fact that I want to die to stop the pain? That I was a soul crying for help and he didn't help me? Allowed me to breathe, he allowed me life. That comes with suffering, and suffering is all I got. No happiness.
You went out again, V.
Damn. Oh, it's shit.
I think she's.
Wait, that you said that comes with suffering. That comes with suffering, and suffering is all I got. Start there.
That's what. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
No happiness on a platter. No love painted in my picture. No comfort in the arms of people because the bruises were caused by your people. I have no final words. I have no final anything. Just let me know when the next click is so it can be written. I took my last breath as we pulled the trigger.
God.
That twist in your people was dope.
Wow.
Because that changed the whole dynamic of what I was thinking. That was dope. That was dope. Okay, V.
God damn.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, so the prompt was you held a gun to my head and asked me if I had any final words.
Yeah.
I gotta smoke today. God damn. I gotta exhale with them.
I might have to write to that one. I kind of like that.
The image was truer.
Yeah.
God damn. Made me not even want to share no more poems. Shit.
Well, somebody need to share something because we got 10 minutes.
Okay, fuck it. I'll do it before I fire the blunt up. I mean the jam. This was the poem for the impromptu prompt the daydream about freedom woke up in the casket. And I don't know, I think I went all the way left with it. I went all the way left. Today is the day. I already done called my partner. He gonna pick me up downtown. Stepping up. I want to walk through Huntsville and ride the Greyhound. Holler at a couple bitches and grab some free world snacks. Make sure I got around security to get that 200 racks I stashed 10 years back. The laws caught me, but they never got a whiff for that. My best friend don't even know, even though I know he was the rat. I've been told revenge is a dish best served cold. Mine is frozen beyond that. This plan is 8 years in the making. Now it's time to move. I got all this nigga info, and I know what he got to lose. He opened the door with a barrel pointing to his face. And in that very moment, I wish that I was in his place. Why would I want that if my plan had gone so well? Because he was the first to shoot. And I'm the one stuck, and I'm the one stuck daydreaming about revenge while sitting here miserably in hell.
Wow.
Man, your past is scaring me, bro.
Hey man, you didn't go left. You just didn't have no right to reach for.
Yeah.
That part, AJ, that part.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I mean, you said daydreaming about freedom. That's what freedom look like. I mean, that's what it looked like to me. What you gonna buy the first day out? What you gonna?
But man, if ain't nobody never been to Huntsville, but the two of us, they don't know what it looked like.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true too.
I immediately thought Huntsville, Alabama, and I think y'all was thinking Huntsville, Texas.
Yeah, I mean, because Huntsville, Texas is Texas prison capital. So when you release from prison,
it's like the prison playground, because ain't number prisons.
Yeah, so Huntsville,
Texas. They don't pick nobody up on side the road.
Now, Huntsville, Texas is a Texas prison capital, and when you get out of prison, they give you a ticket. If you ain't getting picked up in Huntsville, they give you a Greyhound ticket to your city in Texas. They give you a Greyhound ticket. They give you a check for what was left on your commissary, and they give you a check for $100. And so when you sitting on the wild unit and you getting ready to go, you getting ready to go home. The only thing you think about, man, was the first thing I got to buy me something to eat, and I want to ride the Greyhound so I can have me a little fun on the ride. I didn't want to get picked up by nobody. I wanted to ride the Greyhound and enjoy some time to myself. And so that's what it looked like to me. That's what it looked like. That's what daydreaming about freedom looked like to me. But then the woke up in the casket part changed the whole thing. It changed the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
So
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a Kendra role right now. What are free the world snacks, and where do I get some from?
Free world snacks. No,
it's free world snacks. I thought you said free the world snacks. I'm like, where I get some of them from?
No, free world snacks. I just want some free world snacks. I want to be able to go and get the different flavors.
You want some Lay's barbecue chips?
No, because they sell them on commissary. I want some Lay's honey buffalo wings or something a flavor just different. So sriracha and blueberry chips or something, a flavor that's just different that they don't sell on commissary.
Okay.
Anybody else want to share one before we get out of here? Because this could probably be our last one.
So I did write that poem. Hold up, I gotta get my iPad out the house. It's a poem that I wrote for one of them many military pictures you was showing earlier last year. Mm-hmm. And I revisited it yesterday at the workshop I was at last night. And some good things came about, like a way to bring it back. So I'm actually read it for y'all. Okay? Yay! I'm trying to move fast. But y'all know I'm old and fat, so don't be so fast I can move.
Tell that again.
No, ma'am.
Old. She's old and fat. Whatever.
Tell both of them lies one more time.
I'm old and fat, so.
You just gonna lie too like that.
You can't. Okay. You start off with a big lie.
You are not either one of those things. Neither one of them.
Well, how about you tell my doctor that I'm not either one of those things, and you tell me what the doctor said.
I will. He ain't got no right telling you old and fat. What the world?
His name is Dr. Hoffershire. His number is 704-339-8126.
We're gonna do this. The next time you go to the doctor, put me on FaceTime so I can get him straight.
All right.
You got
All
a
right.
shade tree doctor. If your doctor tell you got a shade tree doctor, you got a shade tree mechanic doctor.
Nah.
You got a
He
YouTube
better
University doctor.
Sometimes
He
you
better
got
not
to
be no shade
like,
tree
no,
as much
university.
money as he
That over
costs.
me. Watch them words you putting out your mouth towards me.
Yeah, correct.
All right.
Come on, B.
Yo, I can't find it. No.
Well, you only
No.
got about 4 minutes to find it.
Oh, I got it. 4 minutes. That's all I need. Just a little quickie.
All I need is
All right. At the height of the Viet Cong War, Uncle Joe was drafted. He thought about just running, but remembered a part of being American was answering the call to serve. Pop told him since he wasn't seen as full American, he didn't have to go. Uncle Joe never thought like that. He wanted to change things and said this is where it started. Uncle Joe's determination to make something of himself was just like a hungry lion in the jungle. The prey was acceptance, the desire to belong to something larger than he was. His attack, be all you can be in the army. Uncle Joe was fixated on making rank. He reverted back to days of slaves and sharecroppers. Yes, sir. No, sir. You got it, sir. Whatever you ask, sir. He scrubbed barracks like they were in the fancy hotels. He made sure all shoes were shined, never complained about the workload or lack of appreciation. This day, Uncle Joe wouldn't be coming home. They called him out to battle. Uncle Joe was on the front line. The military started to advance. Joe, with gun in hand, was leading the clouds to slaughter. The Cong had set field mines 50 yards ahead. Joe, leader of the pack, hit the first mine and lost his legs in the blast. When he came down, his head hit a rock. The impact caused an aneurysm. I cried tears of a million oceans. I called out to God. Why my Uncle Joe? He just wanted to make a difference. He wanted to be a lion in the field, not to hunt the antelope, but to protect them. God, why you take the protector? His work was not done. He had more life to live. God, if I give you me, can you bring him back? I just want my Uncle Joe to be here with Pop because he don't listen to no one else. God, you made a mistake. God, are you listening? You made a mistake. You need to bring back my Uncle Joe. He shouldn't be sleeping. God, stop ignoring me. Bring back my Uncle Joe. God, are you listening? That's that poem. I know I'm dark, so y'all might not can see. Hold on. Let me open up the door.
We can see you.
I'm sitting today.
Wow, that was.
I hate that we got to end on a dark note, but we're running out of time. Thank y'all for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow. I think we're going to do this more often, probably, especially on Fridays. So we're going to come back Friday and do some more stuff, drop some more poems. So thank y'all for tuning in. It's always great to have y'all here. I love each one of y'all on the screen. You're out there in TV world. Thank you for tuning in. We will speak y'all. Today's the best day to be the best you. Practice being amazing because you have everything to be amazing. Today is the best day to do so. I will see y'all tomorrow morning, same time, same channel. Peace and love.